Oh man, it's just L's after L's after L's. We knew this was gonna happen after Nintendo was gonna jack up their prices, making $80 games, releasing their console at a higher price than normal compared to handhelds, I guess you would say. So, what I'm talking about is Microsoft decided to up their prices on their Xboxes and their hardware. It is the worst thing that could ever happen because the thing is, these consoles have been out for quite some time and they decided to up the prices now instead of when they were first coming out or even like the first few months that they were coming out, which I think is completely bogus. Like they shouldn't be doing this. So it was first reported by IGN. They had an interview with Xbox and basically they were talking about what the price is with Nintendo. They think that we should be able to follow suit and up our prices, even though that their handheld was released at $450 to $500 depending on what you got. $500 was the Mario Kart World bundle with the Switch 2, and then the $450 is just the Switch 2 and that's it. They think it was a good price to a good excuse to raise their prices, and on top of that they want to raise the prices of their games as well, their first party games. Now the thing I will say is when it comes to the first party games, which I still think is kind of funny to me because they were the ones that said that they don't want to be exclusive or anything like that. So saying like a first party Xbox game kind of makes me chuckle a bit because it's like you don't have the right to say that anymore, in my opinion. But they're saying games like the next Call of Duty, which I strongly believe that's going to happen. I know that. Fable, I have my own thoughts and opinions on that. Perfect Dark reboot, which is, I don't think it's a reboot. It's just like it's its own thing because you don't look. It doesn't, like, the character doesn't look like the other Joanna's. Let me just put it that way. Well, I guess I don't know. No, it doesn't. To me personally, it doesn't. Oh, Clockwork Revolution, Rare's Everwild, and then we all know Gears of War E-Day, which is something that we could probably see that's reasonable, that their price of that would be $80. But then again, you would just wait later on for the game to come out on Steam or come out on PlayStation, since you know Xbox did the whole thing where they're giving games to PlayStation because they want it spread across platforms. It's like I don't see any wins for this because again, you have a console that has been out for quite some time and now you want to raise the prices where people can just literally go to GameStop or a mom and pop retro store and get a refurbished or used one and pay a lot less than the prices. So we're gonna go ahead and let's go look at the prices here, because again, it's ridiculous. A lot of them went up to like $80. A lot of them went up to $100. But then there's one specific one. Actually, there's two specific consoles that I really want to look at, which are the Xbox Series X, which used to be $500. Now it's $600. And then we have the Xbox Series X 2TB Galaxy Special Edition, which this one actually shot up to $130. It was a $130 increase. It went from $600 to $730 just for 2 terabytes. Like literally, let me see the pricing. I actually want to see something. $130. I guess it'd be a fair pricing because looking at these expansion cards, which are these themselves right here, are the only types of storage that you can get. They have like little hard drives or whatever. But the issue is they're so bad with their storage system that you have to play everything off of the either expansion card or you have to play it off of the internal storage itself. You can't have external storage anymore where you can just plug it in and play the game right off of whatever, like how it was on Xbox Ones, like the originals, where you can have just an SSD plugged in and play the game straight off the SSD. No, you have to have it on either an expansion card or you have to have it on your internal storage, which we all know the internal storage for an Xbox One Series X is not much. It's like only 1 terabyte, which you put like 3 or 4 games on there, especially the way how games are nowadays, and like that's it, it's done. So I think it's just insane to see like pricing of that is just utter and complete ridiculous. And the controllers, I'm like whatever, they're the same pricing, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, like, you are literally paying an old for a brand new Xbox Series X, you're paying the old price of the 2 terabyte, which I still think is just mind blowing to me. And then we're just saying like the digitals, they went up completely $100 as well. And then what makes me kind of laugh is the Xbox stereo headset. Now, whoever has one, okay. Like it's just funny to me because usually I don't see those selling. I haven't seen anybody talk about, oh, they have an Xbox headset, or like people like showing that they have one or anything. Usually people are just go with like Astros or you know, Corsairs, like stuff like that, which I thought was pretty funny. Or they'll just get like some cheap knockoff headsets just for the hell of it. So what they said earlier with the games being $80 hitting the holiday season, to me, I think it's just funny because lately with AAA game industry and their games haven't done very well. Pricing, yeah, they're $70, but the quality and just how the game functions and stuff is just not good. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a few games out there that are actually pretty nice, you know, but most of them are just they're just not appealing, or like there's something that's put in the game, and it's just hilarious to see, like, you know, them really trying to push that price point up. So their games better be, I wouldn't say vetted, like the games need to like come out really well. Like they need to like go through multiple passes, multiple play tests, and just like make sure that the game is what it needs to be before it gets released. Because like a lot of people didn't want to buy $70 games because of how the quality of the games are and the state of the games, that a lot of people just pirated games. And that's another thing to add in that too, because making the games $80 now, like people are just gonna try to pirate the games. Like I doubt that people are like not trying right now, like trying to figure out ways how to pirate the Switch 2 games that are going to be coming out. So it's just insane to see that they want to follow suit, but then they do it the craziest way ever, where they're like, hey, let's just do it to our existing consoles. Let's not do it to like the upcoming console that they have that's going to be coming up. Now, the thing is, I wonder if they're doing this also in the case of GTA 6 coming out and everything. Like a lot of people were like fearing that the game's going to be $100, which I still think is crazy. But then again, like Rockstar hasn't really disappointed people. Like look at Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 1, GTA 5, GTA 4. Like they're all pretty hard hitting games, and they all done very well. So I'm not entirely sure how they're going to actually do that. So who knows? But yeah, it's just insane to see like what's going on with the pricing of just games in general. And like, you know, first it was PC gaming where GPUs are like up the wazoo. It's like a damn near, well, actually way over a car payment. And now we're seeing consoles follow the same suit, or consoles are damn near the price of a GPU now. So and again, this is only in the US right now, but apparently it's going to be going to other countries, because apparently there's a list somewhere here. Yep, right here, official announcement page, and they have lists of price changes in other ones. So I'll have this link down below so you guys can check and you can like view the PDFs and stuff. But it is freaking insane to see this. So that's all I got for the video. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time. All right, have a channel. Later. Freaking Xbox, man.